Hey, Beamosaurus! Beam, how you doing? The little cryptocurrency stream here on a No, it's not Boxing Day. It's the day after Boxing Day. It's one of those days between Christmas, Boxing Day, and the New Year's. You know, those weird days of weirdness. I thought we'd do a cryptocurrency stream. Maybe you're considering crypto, maybe you're confused by crypto, or maybe you're just curious about crypto. Maybe this stream will confuse you even more, or maybe you'll learn a little. That's the idea of the stream. It's very hot here. I'm going to be sipping from that quite regularly. Might even get myself a little drinky poo later on, a little alcohol. It's holiday season. But we're going to be looking at HBAR Hedera, or Hedera HBAR if you're Australian. We pronounce the H in H. America doesn't. They ignore it, just like they do in the word herb. There's an H at the front there, but they don't say it, do they? You don't say helicopter. You don't say, I'm feeling happy. Well, some people do. We say happy because there's a H, and that's why we say Hedera HBAR. I don't know anything about it. I feel like we looked at this once before, and I didn't touch it. So what I want to do on this stream is take a look at this video that's been recommended to me. It's from a channel called Ncash Official. This is 2 weeks old, but it says, what Hedera HBAR is about to do will shock everyone. It's not going to shock me, I can tell you, but it might. But if it doesn't, it won't, and if it will, it will. But I've also got a preliminary video here from Whiteboard Crypto. This is from 2 years ago. What is Hedera Hashgraph? HBAR explained with animations, and then we'll take a third look at another video from this Ncash Official channel. This is very important if you hold Hedera HBAR. Now, why would we want to take a look at that video? None of us hold it. Well, I'm thinking I might get a little. I might dabble a little. I might dinkle-donkle and a little tipple-tapple in the HBAR. Got some token incentive from DLive, the DLive streamer incentive. They sent a little snashing of Ape NFT into my HTX wallet, and maybe on this stream we'll go and look at the prices, and maybe we'll set up some HBAR. Maybe we'll convert that Ape NFT into HBAR. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I'm all about it. I'm all about the learn. But I want to say this. I don't know anything about this cryptocurrency. My cryptocurrency knowledge in total is kind of limited, but I don't know anything about HBAR. So before anybody comes in on the VOD and says, oh, you should have done your research before you stream. No, we're doing it live so we can learn together. We got to chat. We can chat in it. Sugardale. Bowl. Sugar daddy. How you doing, Dale? Good morning and good afternoon and good day. And Merry Christmas for yesterday. For us, it was the day before, but oh, well, are you allowed to say that anymore? I feel like you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Anyway, good to see you, Dale. Hey, how do you do over there on the DLive machine? Hello to the party viewers. I'm streaming on Party. I gotta tell you, man, I like what I'm seeing on Party. They're on the Solana chain. There's going to be some crypto. There's going to be some heavy crypto integration on the party.com, Parti, Parti.com, a new streaming platform, or relatively new. And they are certainly crypto friendly. From what I understand, just comparing some platforms, Kick has flat out said no to crypto. Flat out. They've said, we're not going to integrate crypto into this at all. Which is kind of odd because they're deep in the crypto gambling sphere with stake, but they're not touching it with, well, they're not integrating a token or a testnet or a mainnet blockchain into Kick. But Parti.com certainly is. So I don't want to miss out on anything. I don't think there's anything to be seen yet. There is a streamer incentive over there to earn some of their token, some daily some daily, you know what we should do? You know what we should freaking well do? I'll log myself in. I'm actually streaming there right now. I'll go over to the party machine. Daleski, Merry Christmas. There, I said it. Thank you, man. Party, there you go. So here is the party web situs maximus. And I'm live right now. If you click on my tabskis, my profilic profile, you'll see that I am live to the machine. I got 7 followers. I'm live. I got 7. Now there's going to be a double up echo. Chat's big there from a few days ago. But what I wanted to look at was these party points. Party points. This is the current. Offering from Party. Moon Mission 2024, and I'm just saying this because it's cryptocurrency, and you might want to accumulate some by getting over there and accumulating some. You can pass all these missions and earn their token. I've earned 14.2 million of these tokens, so you'd assume that when they do release these to the masses, they're not going to be worth too much, considering I've accumulated 14 milli. But yeah, get your little stash together. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You can accumulate some by posting on posts. There is a social aspect to this site. I'll join party after the new year. Well, let me tell you about something there, Dale. You little beauty over on Kick. Let me tell you about this. Refer friends. And I earn, and I think you earn if you use my referral link. Dude Odyssey. Where is my referral? Here it is. In the chat on Beam. Actually, you're on Kick. I'll do it in the Kick chat. Hold on a second. In the Kick chat, if you are going to join Party, please use that referral. And this one here goes out into the Beam chat for all those yahoos that are on Beam skins. Yeah, please use my referral link. I'll get some party points, and I think you do as well. So do it. I'll put it in the YouTube chat just because I don't think the YouTube chat works with Beam chat. There it is in the YouTube skis. No, it does not. It does not. There it is anyway. So if you want to use that referral, please do and help and have a good time. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to look at. I think I just don't want to miss anything on the party machine. Oh, here is the feed. It's more of a sort of a social thing. I've been posting, look, if you go to my profile, I've been posting social stuff on the feed as well. We want to just pause the stream skins. I've been posting up videos here. William Creek, folks, just paid $2.99 a litre for fuel. We're going to go in for a beer here.
Who's the unlucky one?
Wow. He is. He paid for petrol.
Well, fair enough. Might be the only time. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Who's unlucky now?
Everything's at a price.
$24 for 2 beers, $3 a litre for fuel. This was funny. My mum's getting a little bit forgetful.
William Creek, folks.
Hey. Keep me down. How come
just paid $2.99 a litre?
That's not cool, it repeats. Your mum's getting a little forgetful in her old age. She leaves notes for herself to remind her. This one was a note to remind her about the ham. And I said, nope, it's salt. Humor was my angle. Humor. Posted a little video of the photo of the surfing. And yeah, I've been posting on social. I mean, this social element of a live streaming platform, I feel like that was something that, again, DLive just had a chance to implement and they let it go. And so Party, I'm going to say Party so no one gets confused. Party seems to be grabbing the freaking ball by the balls. No, grabbing the bull by the handles and saying we're doing it, and they're doing it, and it seems like it's gaining traction. Right? Party's moving. The party started, is what I'm saying. And I want to join. I don't want to miss the party. So look, I'll tell you what I want to do right now. I want to give myself a small break. A little break, and then we come back in and get into the depth of the HBAR Hedera HBAR conversate. To get us to that, though, I went surfing about an hour ago and sucked out there, and it was very difficult. It was a difficult surf. A lot of drag. Couldn't keep on the edge of the bank. Kept moving quite far down the beach. Back up, walked out, back up, down. Missed a few waves, had a few tumbles. Wasn't Boxing Day, but I took a little bit of a beating out there. Boxing Day was yesterday. I copped a little beating out there today, though. Anyway, here comes a clip of that. And when we come back, we'll be getting straight into the cryptocurrency content with HBAR. Yo, loving Magpie on party. What a do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dale Skin, is that you over on the party machine using your commentary? What a do? That's Party. That's Dale. It is Loving Magpie. How the freak did you come up with that handle, dude? Loving Magpie. We got magpies here. You want to hear Loving Magpie, dude? Take a listen to this little machine skins. Let me just play this. Where is the magpie? This is Magpie, man. Check this out. Loving Magpie, of course you are. All right, Soaks, freakish sound, freaky. Yeah, dude, they sing, man. Magpies are rad. Freakish sounds. I'm gonna freakish and get myself a beverage. I don't know if it's gonna be an alcoholic. It might be. We'll wait and see. Here comes a serving clip. If I'm not back in time, you'll see a blowfly doing aerobics on a piece of styrofoam. Yes, you will. Ah, yes. It's too hot to get a coffee. I was going to get a coffee. It's way too freaking hot. It was 35 degrees Celsius before. It's probably about 27 now. Hey Siri, temperature?
It's about 26 degrees outside.
I'm 1 degree off, 26. Hey Siri, what's 26 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
26 degrees Celsius is 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
78.8. That's 78.8. That's hot. But it's too hot for coffee, so I'm not having a coffee. I'm following you here now. Thank you, Dale, over on Party. It's interesting how Party, the beam chat pulls in from Party without any issues, yet it doesn't pull in from the YouTube. All right, let's move over and learn about Hedera HashGrab. It's from 2 years ago. What is Hedera HashGrab? Aside from a funky name, what is it all about? Let's learn, skins. That's roughly the temperature here tomorrow, 77 Fahrenheit. Really? What the fuck? I mean, Dale, you're in winter. What? How are you having... Flowrider's got some pretty mild winter temps then. That's cool. Go surfboarding.
Hedera is a public network similar to the internet and all those different type of blockchains we've talked about in the past. And Hedera specifically runs on a hash graph form of technology, which is a relatively new type of data management that uses proof of stake consensus mechanism. Now that may
We have heard it. I'm positive we've looked into this before.
sound really technical to you, but by the end of this video, I promise you'll know exactly what it means. Welcome to Whiteboard Crypto, the #1 YouTube channel for crypto education. Here we explain topics of the cryptocurrency world using analogies, stories, and examples so that anyone can easily understand them. In this video, we're going to be explaining what Hedera HashGraph does, how their token HBAR actually works, who the team is that developed it, and the tokenomics so that you can better make predictions about them. So
no snow though, right?
jumping right in, the internet is a public network where anyone can create content and share it with anyone else. Most people have a basic understanding that the internet is basically just shared information, but few people who use the internet actually know how it works. And
it never snows there. Okay, that explains it. No snow even in the depth of winter. Gotcha.
That's completely okay. Just like we don't need to understand how all the pieces of a car work to drive it, we don't need to completely understand how the internet works to use it.
It's a good analogy.
It wasn't always as easy to create and share content as it is today. Different types of technology have been introduced to help people build on the internet more easily. Hedera is creating a suite of tools that will supposedly make it easier to build on a new type of decentralized network that they call hash graphs. So this brings us to the first big question. What is
a decentralized network called a hash graph?
A hash graph. Before we can understand what Hedera does, we have to understand something called hash graphs, the information sharing technology that Hedera uses. If
Looks like a shady triangle pyramid scheme.
familiar with blockchains, you may know about something called the blockchain trilemma of decentralization, security, and scalability. Basically, this trilemma means that one blockchain cannot solve all three of these problems. Usually, it can only solve two very well, and the third one is lacking. Hashgraph technology, however, supposedly can. It does this because Hedera isn't even a blockchain. In fact, it uses a special type of technology called a DAG, which stands for Directed Acyclic Graph, that orders transactions shared on the network. Now, it's a little complicated, but if you know
a DAG, ordering transaction flow on the internet or on the network. Okay,
How IOTA works, Hedera is quite similar. Also similar to a proof-of-stake blockchain, Hashgraph technology utilizes nodes, where anyone can host a node that will help maintain the network. Now you might be wondering, what the heck's a node? Well, a node is usually some software that stores and updates the transactions and the ledger on someone's computer.
Isn't this just how proof of stake works, period? Why is this unique to Hedera? I reckon you could get several friends to join the party using your referral. Well, spread it around, Dale. I posted it in my Discord. Yeah, spread that around if you could. Did you receive anything? I think you get a bonus as well, right? But so far, isn't this video just explaining proof of stake consensus mechanisms? You can run a node. How's this any different?
So theoretically, even you could be a node. Now, what a hashgraph does is make sure that every event on the hashgraph shows up in the ledger, which can be a transaction, it could...
That's nothing unique. Every transaction shows up in the ledger anyway. Okay.
Be a message, a smart contract, any other form of information sharing. And it usually has these 4 things. Number 1, a timestamp of when the transaction reached the ledger. Number 2, the transaction itself, whatever that transaction was. Number 3, the hash of the last message created by the node. And number 4, the hash of the last message created by the node that sent them this message. As an example, to make that a little easier to understand, we can think about like a phone call as an event. If you call your friend over the phone keeps track of when you received that call. Then you tell your friend about an awesome new video game that you bought, which this might be the content of the transaction. You also tell your friend that you actually called your brother and told them first. So now your friend knows 4 different things. They know what time you called them, they know what your message was, they know who you talked to before talking to them, and they also know what they did before you called them. So maybe they talked to a friend about something else. This is basically what a hash...
Whoa. You received 7,000 party points? I only received 5,000. So you get more by using my referral link than I get. Shit, give them back. No, you keep them, dude. That's funny though.
Graph is doing. It's keeping track of all of this information for each person or node that they send and receive. Okay, but what about if you lie to your friend about who you spoke to before them? What if you...
Maybe 2,000 were for joining up, maybe? Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, could be right there. While you're there, though, I should go over and give you a little follow skins. Party.com. Go over there and give... I'm on full screen. That sucks when I do that. Hold on. Let me just get off there for full screen skis. Go over here. And you are called Loving Magpie. Let me search you. That's messages. Party. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go my profiler. Okay, that's bumped up there now. Oh shit. Okay, we don't want that. That's bumped up. Get off there. Okay, so that's a little bit clunky here. I just want to find a search. There's no search bar. Go to feed. This is my feed. Bro, you aren't even following me on DLive? That's because you keep changing. I was following you, dude. How many profiles have you got over on DLive? Why can't I just search up you, man? Got distracted by that hot chick. Why can't I just search you up? Get messages out of there. Here we go. Search channels. Loving Magpie. Loving Buffalo, Loving Mouse, Loving Mole, Loving Macaw, Loving Marmot, Loving Mole. Did you create a whole bunch of these, dude? How come this Loving Magpie? How come there's like 7 of them? Uh-oh. Which one are you, dude? Did it give you this name or did you choose it? Did you choose it or did it just give it to you? Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Get these chats out of here. It assigned me the name. Okay. Well, I don't know which one you are, dude. I don't know which one. There's too many of them. Loving Magpie. Loving Magpie. I can't follow you until you start posting. Yeah, there's too many. There's 1, there's 4, 8, there's 10 of them. And they've all got different view counts. When you start making your profile known, I'll follow you. But at this stage, it's anyone's business. Let's continue back on with Hedera HGraph Hashgraph HPOL HGraph Hedera.
Actually spoke to your sister instead of your brother, but you didn't want your friend to know that because maybe they don't get along or something. This is actually a really big concern when it comes to information sharing, especially when it has to do with money. Because what if I'm trying to buy something but someone else claims that they bought it first? Well, the thing is, my sister would know that I called her first, and whoever she spoke to after that would also have the information, because remember, they also get the information about who she talked to last. The timestamps that are a part of every message show the event of her talking to me happened before the event of me talking to my friend or her talking to her friend. So overall, every single node, or in our example, every single person, gets a copy of all of these events. So
Why is it important to get the information of the previous transactions?
Person has exactly the same information, very similar to a blockchain, but in the actual hashgraph technology, all the contents of the messages are actually hashed to keep private and encrypted, so you can't actually tell what these messages say, you just know that they're there. This way, your friend wouldn't know actually who you talked to or what was said, just that you did indeed talk to someone at a specific time.
Wow, that's intriguing. How is that beneficial? My brain's not computing why that would be beneficial at this stage. I kind of like it how blockchain lays everything out, but it doesn't tie anyone to a particular address unless it's a known address. This is different. This is saying all of the information is there. No, that's not what it's saying. It's saying that you can follow the trail, but you can't see the info. Interesting.
I mentioned earlier, IOTA also uses a DAG, and the way that they make sure their nodes aren't lying and that there is one single seamless list of transactions is that they use something called a coordinator, which is quite controversial, but it basically means that it's quite centralized. Hedera does something similar, except they...
So you don't want a centralized entity that can sort of manipulate things, right? So that's IOTA.
Call it the gossip protocol. In fact, the system of one node telling another node about even another node has been dubbed the gossip protocol by Hedera, and it's very much like gossip in middle school, where nodes are always sharing transaction data similar to middle schoolers sharing the latest gossip. So, since all of this gossip is in the form of hashes, and Hashgraph uses a DAG, which stands for Directed Acyclic Graph, you can see where Hedera came up with hash, graph. The messages are hashed, and the form of a network is technically a graph. But what about that lying I mentioned earlier? What about gossip that isn't real, or maybe gossip that is manipulative? Can Hedera solve fraudulent transactions or gossip? As a fun fact, the way that the math works out is that with a hash graph, 2/3 of all nodes need to have the same information and agree on it for the transactions to continue. With a blockchain, 51% of nodes need to agree on the information. This 51% number is a number that gets thrown around a lot in the crypto world because people are concerned about bad people taking over control of the network. So far, no one has actually reached and maintained 51% control in a blockchain. Right now, while Hedera is still in development, there are only 39 companies that host nodes on its Hashgraph network. So honestly, it wouldn't be too hard to get a group of them to agree to do something malicious. They do say though that as the network grows and becomes more robust in terms of security and performance, Hedera will open node operations to more companies and even eventually individuals. Okay, so that's what a hashgraph does. Hashgraphs are patented, which is personally something...
So when this launched 2 years ago, there were 39 companies that were hosting the nodes.
I don't like seeing in decentralized technology, and it basically means that only Hedera Hashgraph can use this technology, nobody else can. Well, let's get into who is Hedera.
I changed my party profile name to Dale Does 69. Of course, Dale does. Where is it now? Let me grab it. Oh, did I close it already? You idiot. Let me just... Okay, I'm going to leave this open up the top here, but I closed it. Let me open it again. parthigh.comskis. We will go and do a little searchy search. My profolic profile, Dale Does 69. And we will search my profolic profile. Hey, keep it down. I wish I could get rid of that chat overlay. Profile, share. Where's the search, man? Why can't I just see the search? We'll just go to feed. It's not very clear, is it? Share profile, privacy, terms of service, content, guideline, log out. Where's the search, man? Search messages. Search party creators. Dale does. Wait, have I done that wrong? Dale Doe 69. Dale Doe. Dale Doe. Dale Doe. Dale Doe 69. I'm searching. I just got 100,000 party points. Search doesn't work very well, does it? Dale Doe 69. I mean, I'm searched it correctly. I'm not searching within the messages, am I? Search party creators. Dale, uppercase D, A-L, all one word. Dale Doe, D-O-E. What are the numbers again? Of course, they're 69. Doesn't work, man. Search just doesn't work. Let's see if it's just because you've got a new profile. If I search mine, gives a minute. No. No search. No search function. Discover. Okay, it's in its infancy, and I think we're seeing that right now. How about this, Dale? Can you just put a chat comment in my messages here? Just go to my go to here. Where are you? And you're in Kick, aren't you? Let me put this in. You're in Kick, aren't you? Let me put. Give me a little Kick machine link, and you just go over and chat on my stream. Oh, that's my that's the referral link again. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Why did it share that? Copy link. It shows my new name now. Yeah, so I should be able to grab that, Dale. I should be able to grab that from here. See, it shows my new name now in Beam Chat. But why can't I get that from... It's not clickable, dude. It's not clickable in... Yeah, for me to get your profile, you're going to have to chat in my chat here. I'm easy to find. You're not. I'm easy to find. Go to party.com/givesaminute. Yeah. Because you're not clickable. While we're here, let's just see who's live. That's going to be weird. That is going to be weird. That's going to be weird. Yeah, so I'm live. It's weird how it doesn't give you a URL. It just says party.com slash... It doesn't give you... It's got party.com... My URL when I'm up there is party.com/profile. Give me a URL, a vanity URL. Share. I'm posting this comment on your party chat. Perfect. Profile. Messages, chat, party. Sometimes the new websites are super clunkified. Hey, like there's just what's going on here? Give me a feed. My profile. There it is. There it is. Okay, that should be easy to click now. Am I your first follower? Dale Doe 69, 0 followers, 0 followers, 0 followers, 0 followers, 1 follow. There you go, dude. You have, I am here. I am here. And yeah, you can post social stuff too, man. You can post videos, links. Shit, yeah, man. Pretty cool. Muchas gracias. Thank you, man. No worries. Let's move back into Hedera HBAR. I'll put this up on the tab skis so that if I need to get there again, I can easily just tab it out. Let's get back to whence we were. Broke my party cherry. Shit.
Hashgraph, and what do they specifically do? So Hedera Hashgraph is actually a company based in Dallas, Texas, and founded by the inventor of the Hashgraph technology, Lehman Baird, and his business partner, Mance Harmon. Hedera is, like I mentioned...
I don't like doing this with crypto, you know? There's a company behind it. So if the company goes bust, does this just get pulled down or is it immutable? You know? What's that cryptocurrency right now where the founder's in all kinds of hot water? Cryptocurrency is a 3-letter word. Also starts with H. But the difference there is if he goes away, the cryptocurrency remains. It's on the blockchain. It's immutable. But what about this? This is all run by a company?
Mentioned earlier, technically owned by 39 entities, of which you might recognize some, like Google, Boeing, IBM, LG, and Ubisoft are just a few. Now, the board of directors and management team are all doxed, basically meaning that you can find out all kinds of information about them if you want to. They're not anonymous. Despite all these being companies that protect their use of patents, they've apparently voted to make the Hashgraph algorithm open source at some point, but we'll let you know when that happens. Basically, Hedera is a company that has created several services to help developers build applications on their Hashgraph mainnet, and they do all this with the intent that companies—
Oh, you made me a moderator over on Partydale. Okay, cool. I'm going to abuse the shit out of that. Yeah.
all over the world can have easy access to this technology. They believe that blockchain technology is too complicated, that it's too slow and it's insecure for widespread adoption. I don't know if I agree with that, but they
So Hedera Hashgraph isn't blockchain, it's their own little twist on it, but essentially it's a ledger, right? It's just a different word for it.
Hashgraphs solve the speed and security issues. So these services that Hedera offers are there to help the—
So they solve the speed and security by relying on known entities. So it's not decentralized, it's very centralized. Am I getting that right? It's not a decentralized network because we know the owners. So it doesn't really solve security unless you're putting faith in the owners that they're not going to do something dubious.
use of it become less complicated. Now, they do have three main services. The first is the consensus service, which this is used to post messages on the Hashgraph for timestamping and ordering. The second service they have is the smart contract service, and this helps developers create programs with a Solidity code. And number three, they have something called a token service, which allows applications to perform transactions. Anyone can access these services. You don't need to host a node to use Hedera services. And in fact, currently, you can't host a node anyway, even if you wanted to. One thing I do like about Hedera—
You can't host a node? Only those 39 companies that have been pre-approved are allowed to host nodes? So it's very centralized, is
that there are already hundreds of applications running on Hedera. These include DeFi applications, stablecoins, decentralized exchanges, and NFT marketplaces. There's even some games being developed on it. However, since they use an EVM, which is short for Ethereum Virtual Machine, almost any application built on Ethereum can easily be moved.
Dale, I didn't realize that Justin Sun was so involved with creating the smart contract concept. I did not know that at all. I did not know that even— I had no idea that even the Tron network had smart contracts. Huh, there you go.
Moved over to the
Still doesn't give me any faith in the guy. I think he's as shady as— well, I mean, all right, maybe he's not as shady as they come, but let's just say in terms of D-Live, he doesn't give a rat's ass, right? It's a cash grab for him. And not a very big one either.
Graph network. Speaking of EVM and DeFi, I'm actually working on a project right now that'll actually teach you how to write Solidity code and eventually develop a portfolio of Web3 applications. If you want early access to this program, I'm only letting in a certain number of people to the first group, and if you've made it this far into my video during a bear market, I know that you're serious about the technology of Web3. You can head over to whiteboardcrypto.com or use the link in the description below to join the waitlist. This Web3 bootcamp that I'm calling it should be out really soon, and I'm super excited to help out the first round of developers create some new dApps and actually get Web3 jobs. Anyways, back to Hedera. Anyone can access Hedera's services and the ecosystem being built on top of it by using Hedera's native token HBAR. Let's get into the HBAR token. HBAR is used for two things: as fuel for transactions and to secure the network by staking to nodes. So this is pretty common, just like I need you—
So this is where it becomes a bit sketchy, because when you stake to a node, you're effectively giving your coins to a known entity. The 39 node operators are all doxed. We all know who they are. So you're giving up the ownership of your token by staking it to the network, to the node. Should we be worried about that? The very concept of why blockchain was invented to not autonomize, but to disguise or provide anonymity. I've always struggled with that word, anonymity. And now we know who these guys are. There's only 39 that have been approved. Mind you, that was 2 years ago. There was 39 companies that have been approved to operate the nodes. So are you happy giving your tokens to them? That seems like what you're asking yourself here. If you're gonna buy HBAR and stake it, you're effectively giving it to these doxed companies. Now there might be some sketchy actors in there. Might not be. They could all be legit. We don't know.
United States dollars to make transactions in the US, or that Ethereum users need ETH to make transactions on the Ethereum network, Hedera users need HBAR to perform transactions on the Hedera hash graph. HBAR is used by developers as well as people that use the apps and services on Hedera, like you and me. Now, even though you can't host your own node, anyone can get some rewards by staking their HBAR. And if you don't know what that means, you should check out our video about staking to understand how it provides network security. But basically, instead of using a proof of work consensus mechanism, HBAR uses a proof of stake consensus mechanism. One note here for experienced viewers that know how the normal proof of stake mechanism works is that HBAR doesn't have slashing, which means if there's a bad actor and they're proven to be a bad staker, they don't get their tokens slashed or taken away. I wonder if this is because the big tech companies don't want that risk.
Also remember, sometimes previously good people go rogue, become shadies later. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. What I'm seeing here, and again, this is a 2-year-old video, but this concept has been done multiple times on blockchain before. HBAR isn't anything new, except that they're not calling their ledger a blockchain. They're calling it a hash graph. And it seems to be that the difference is that it uses a centralized known operator to perform the security function, which to me is rife with issues, considering anybody could do anything at that point if they're a sketchy, if they become sketchy. So it's not really selling it to me right now, if I'm being honest.
Because the reasoning behind it is basically that slashing
doesn't mean that you can't make money from it. Of course it doesn't, but it also doesn't provide a sense of security, which is what you'd, if you had a decentralized node or a decentralized network full of node operators that were not doxed, you effectively have a higher security level because they're not known entities. Now, of course, they could be completely sketchy, but right now, if you know who these people are, is there any accountability if they do go rogue?
Doesn't work. This, on top of Hedera's documentation also mentioning that it might only take a third of the network to perform an attack, is kind of alarming. Oh, and another thing about their staking mechanism, technically this is not a proof of stake consensus mechanism. It is what is called a delegated proof of stake, because you are giving your voting power to one of the mainnet nodes who votes for you, one of the 39 big companies. This is important because you can't actually make your own votes. You can only give your power.
Delegated proof of stake. So you're not actually, like, you're asking very good questions. Thank you, Dale. I'm trying to put my knowledge of what I've learned about crypto into, the system here and draw out what could potentially be red flags here. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the things that this gentleman has explained haven't really given me any reason to crack a massive boner and go, this is awesome, the greatest thing ever, let's all invest. To me, all this has done is said, well, that's already been done before on blockchain. You're doing it slightly different with this hash graphing, okay? And we have to rely on 39 known companies to trust them all. Okay.
To someone else who votes for you. Moving forward, transactions and tokens on Hedera achieve up to 10,000 transactions per second. In comparison, Ethereum can only handle about 12 transactions per second with their current infrastructure. The cost per transaction on Hedera is always $0.0001, which is something I've never seen before. This means it's pegged to the United States dollar. So even if HBAR triples in price or the network gets super congested, the transaction cost is the same.
What? Okay, that's unique. So usually transaction costs vary with the congestive nature of the chain. Is that the right way to phrase that? The more people that use it, the price goes up. But this is pegged to the US dollar. How is the transaction cost pegged to the dollar, but the token is not? HBAR token is not a stable coin. It's not going steady with anybody. Certainly not the US dollar. So HBAR is just a regular up and down token, but you pay, that's weird. You pay your transaction in HBAR. But the transaction itself is pegged. That's the first thing that this Hedera is done that's unique in my summary, in my synopsis.
Transaction costs are paid in HBAR, but they're always equal to $0.0001. The HBAR token was originally released in 2018 in a private funding round, and there will only ever be 50 billion HBAR tokens minted. We call this a total supply cap. Right now, there are around 23 billion HBAR tokens in circulation, which is a little under half. And because of this, it's
so you'd assume by now maybe we're getting closer to half of them being in circulation. Released in 2018, so right before I joined DLive.
Probably going to be inflationary for a while. Another interesting thing I found is that currently there are 800,000 transactions per day and over 1.1 million accounts. In comparison, Polygon has 3 million transactions per day and 175 million unique accounts. So in its user base, Hedera is still quite small. It is always a good thing to see that you can purchase them on major exchanges though, like Binance and KuCoin, and I've heard rumors of them being added to Coinbase soon. As I wrap this video up, it's neat to see a new type of ledger technology that claims to solve all the problems we're seeing in the blockchain, but we need to note that even though they claim to be decentralized, only 39 major corporations are currently hosting nodes, which is not decentralized. It would also take far less for a malicious person to take over the network or cause major problems, so I'm not really sure that it can live up to its claims, but I guess we'll see if time tells. Wrapping this video up, if you want to learn more about that
let us take a little look at the coin market cap of HBAR and see how it's gone over time. HBAR? I spelled it wrong. HBAR. Hedera HBAR. It's number 16. It's currently trading at 28 cents. It sounds like the video guy agrees with your concerns. Yeah, 2 years ago, yeah. So it's currently trading at 28 cents. It's down on the day. Let's have a look at the 7-day chart. It's up on the 7-day. Let's have a look at the all-time chart. It's up. All-time high. Do we have an all-time high here? Where's the all-time high? Scroll down, skis. The all-time high, that's 24-hour. Price performance, can we go? No, that is the all-time. Here we go. All-time high price. 3 years ago, it reached 57 cents. So it's currently at half of its all-time high. So it might not be the greatest time to buy this. However, it's still quite cheap at 28 cents, right? But if you look at the all-time of it, it has been down to 3 cents. The lowest it's ever been, all-time low of 1 cent. 1 penny. That was 5 years ago. So I'm on the fence about buying a little here, and I'm gonna just remind you, I'm not buying any. I am converting the free Ape NFT token that DLive have given into this if I was to do it. I only buy on dips, never after it's been climbing. Well, but the thing is, what you don't know is this end of the chart could be a dip, right? It could just go from here absolutely monolithic. So if you're only buying on a dip, the overall, if you zoomed out, this may be a dip. We don't know. That's the gamble, I guess. But at a price of 28 cents, it's still reasonably cheap, right? The day chart. Let's take a look at the day chart. The day chart's trending down from 30 cents down. Okay, then ask what would drive further increase. No idea, dude. No idea. There are 2 videos that might explain that, though. This one from 2 weeks ago, what HBAR is about to do will shock everyone. And then this video from yesterday, this is very important if you hold HBAR. So let's learn about that. Let's learn about that. Let's see.
Do you want to know the best part about HBAR going absolutely crazy over the last roughly, month or so? it's not so much the price action. It's not so much the fact that I know that a lot of you out there that have been watching my channel for a while are winning in a big way. It's more so the fact that this is putting a spotlight on Hedera. Now people are starting to learn about why I have been talking about HBAR, for well over, 3 years or so, and why I do believe Hedera is going to be a number, top 5, top 10 project.
Do we have trading volume though? I mean, we see price go up, but we didn't really look too deep into what that was. Where is the trading volume? Can we just take a look at volume? 895 million over the week. So trading just under $1 billion in volume. Let's go back to the 7-day chart. So the trading volume has been steadily declining. PE ratio, does it pay a dividend? Is the business profitable? Many factors to consider. There was a Billy traded there. So in the early days, a lot of trading. So that tells me that around here where we are now, more people are hodling than are trading. So some of the bigger whales are selling to dump the price. Sorry, to pump the price. Crypto is different than stocks. Yeah. See, if you said to me, would you buy this based upon what you've just learnt about what HBAR is? I would say hell no. But if you said, would you convert some of your other shitcoins into another shitcoin that looks like it could pump? I'd say shit yeah. Yeah, let's continue.
And in this video, what I really want to address is just the changing landscape. But of course, I will put a spotlight on some very big things happening around Hedera. And by the end of this video, I'm sure that, a lot of you are going to realize just how crazy Hedera really is and how undervalued it also still is. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also, if you guys are not in the free Discord, there's almost 10,000 members in that Discord. You guys would not regret joining up on that free Discord. There's a ton of great value in there. So what are you guys waiting for? Go down in the top of the description below and join the free Discord. So like I said, yes, HBAR has been doing very, very good. Recently, the market did have a little bit of a sell-off, but it looks like HBAR is ready to push to the upside yet again once we do start to see the overall landscape for altcoins really kind of improving. As we really look at Hedera, it's kind of crazy to see how many people have this on their watch list. I mean, Hedera themselves have over 405,000 followers on CMC. 670,000 people have HBAR on their watch list, and that's crazy to me because it just goes to show you how much of a spotlight there is on Hedera currently. I mean, even if we go over to Google Trends, I have been following this for a while, as you guys are aware. Let's just go back to the last 12 months, okay? And this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? In the last 12 months, I have been talking about HBAR almost religiously, right? And nobody cared. Nobody cared about HBAR throughout this whole year up until just recently. And this is why I say that you need to position yourselves before the price action actually hits, because that means that you're very early. I get that, we're still very early in terms of crypto adoption, crypto growth, and, just the overall utilization of the tech. But we're talking about cycles here, and cyclical wise, you want to get in before this happens. But as we really look at Hedera today, I still think that HBAR is still undervalued. I still think that Hedera is going to be a much larger winner.
This is just all conjecture. I think. Well, give us some reason why you think. Like, why did this spike in the last week? Don't just tell us what you think.
This cycle. But it is kind of crazy to see all of the new faces around, how, everyone's embracing Hedera now. I mean, even over here, I did put out a post because, I've been watching a lot of these influencers now starting to make content or starting to talk about Hedera, acting as if, they were talking about it all along. Now,
this is just pumping him, right? He's like, I'm better.
Of course, Altcoin Daily is not one that has been talking about Hedera. But they did put out a post saying the more I learn about HBAR, the more I like it. Now, mind you, this is 263,000 views, a ton of engagement. When we actually look at Altcoin Daily, this is one of the largest creators around crypto.
Yeah, but Altcoin Daily has been found to be saying shit just because he's being paid to say it. So be careful with that guy or those guys.
1.7 million followers. And I'm sure that they have a ton on YouTube. I think that the last time I looked at their channel, it was well over 1 million. But as we really look at this, right, I said, people, especially large influencers, are finally realizing how big HBAR will be. I have watched Hedera blossom into the network it is today, from a complete ghost network to one of the most populated ecosystems. Soon, everyone will be on the HBAR train. And yeah, I mean, we literally witness this every single cycle. Go and look at XRP. Everyone's talking about XRP. You have a lot of these influencers that weren't even here in the bear market. They weren't even here, last cycle. They're now talking about XRP because it's one of the largest projects that has been doing an incredible amount of growth over the last, month, 2 months. And now everyone is talking about it. It's very popular. But, being able to realize the value behind these networks and seeing what's happening with these networks, while nobody cares, nobody wants to touch it, the prices are so significantly low, being able to see the vision then is so crucial. And I stress this all the time on this channel. Hedera today is now showing people why they should have paid attention in the bear market. Hedera today is much different than Hedera back in 2021. And in 2021, just for the sake of this video, right? And let's put the candles on the screen because I want to show you guys this. Back in 2020 into 2021, HBAR was trading. I mean, there was points in time where, HBAR was trading at like 1 cent, 1.5 cents, 2 cents. It all depends on when you were entering into HBAR. But it went from those cents all the way to like 57 cents. I mean, if we're talking about HBAR back in 2020 to 2021, it did almost like a 50x off of the lows. So if we're talking about HBAR today, okay, and if Hedera did that back in 2020 to 2021, and today with how populated Hedera is, with how, much growth Hedera has had in it already, the network is so different today. I do expect Hedera to overshadow its highs from 2021. Even the all-time chart, we're still down 28, almost 29%. The opportunity that HBAR is presenting is very significant in my opinion. But let's talk more so about that, because let's go look at DeFi, because DeFi is one big driver of a lot of these networks, especially Ethereum. It's what makes Ethereum the #2 largest project by market cap. It's because of the TVL tied to it, over $161 billion. Bridge TVL, over $377 billion. A ton of stablecoin adoption on Ethereum, and even 24-hour volume, over $3 billion. The fees created in the last 24 hours for the network has been over almost $9 million. It's crazy. But if we really scroll down this list, we're met with like the top 40. And Hedera has quickly moved up the list to 35.
Look at number 16, Pulse Chain. Still nobody seems to talk about that outside of the Hex network.
I'm sitting at about roughly $322 million in TVL. We're quickly coming for, the top 30. Algorand is one that I'm looking at about 402 million.
These numbers that he's talking about are very similar to the numbers that Pulse Chain and Pulsar have been running around with for quite a while.
$1 million
and Hex.
TVL. I do believe that Hedera is going to quickly move up the list. And I do think that we are going to target Algorand's spot. And then from that, we really kind of look at the top 20, which is a ton at about almost 800 million TVL. Now, you might be saying, Nick, you're crazy if you think that, Hedera TVL is going to go to $1 billion. Why wouldn't it? Think about that logically, right? Why wouldn't Hedera's TVL hit $1 billion a cycle? That's more than Cardano.
It might not, because it's got 39 known node operators. It's not decentralized, and it's not decentralized, yet it's providing DeFi to the masses, but it's not decentralized.
One example, ADA. To a lot of people, that might sound crazy, but let's actually look at it. Bonzo Finance. Bonzo Finance TVL is now currently at 22.45 million and holding steady after hitting a new all-time high of $23.13 million this week. It's incredible to see the community driving growth. The liquidity layer of Hedera keeps getting stronger. And you know what's crazy about this? Let's go actually look at the DeFi TVL breakdown. First off, all-time highs, right? We recently hit all-time highs on this list, going back to December 2nd, almost $400 million in terms of TVL. This has been going absolutely parabolic on Hedera. You can also see the 24-hour trading volume here. 7-day volume as well. 7-day volume, 161 million. Pretty crazy. Volume 24 hours, 19.6 million. Stablecoin market cap, 24.25 million. And if we actually look down at the list, we could see that Bonzo Finance has hit 25 million versus its recent 22.45 million. This was like 6 days ago, by the way. And, you know, it is still trading around all-time highs on this list. But also, if we look at the borrowed, right, 1.12 million. I know recently borrowed it was like 13.85 million. I don't know if this is actually up to date. I would have to look more into it, but they do also have the borrowed here, which is starting to kind of, you know, increase significantly a bit. So I'm going to be watching that a little bit more closely, maybe on their actual platform. If you go to their website, you can see that. I have been looking more so into Bonzo a lot, as you guys are probably all aware, because of how efficient this entire network is. I mean, if we're looking at Hedera, you know, borrowing and lending is going to be a very big deal in my opinion. So I can't see how much is borrowed here, but we can definitely see, or actually no, we can. So 312,000.
So let's take a look at this last video of his, because he seems to be waffling on there. This is from yesterday. This is very important if you hold Hedera HBAR.
If you have been watching my recent HBAR videos, you are aware that I have been fully focused on DeFi, specifically TVL on Hedera, because it has been absolutely on fire. And this is actually a very big thing to focus on. Why? Well, because TVL growing.
Total value locked. Total value staked. So how much has been sent to these centralized nodes, these 39 centralized nodes?
Means that Hedera is eating up a much larger percentage of the DeFi market, which is all revenue for the network. This is very good to see, and I'm actually very excited about it, and it just goes to show you how big Hedera actually is becoming. But in this video, I actually want to address a lot of things, not just DeFi, but a lot of things happening around Hedera that if you hold HBAR, you should be aware of. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also, if you guys are not in that free Discord, what are you guys waiting for? Now, end the cycle off by hitting well over $1 billion. I would not be surprised if we hit multiple $1 billion TVL levels for Hedera, simply because of how much is happening around the DeFi market for Hedera. We talk about the blue chips like SaucerSwap, obviously, but we also have to mention some newer names, like Bonzo Finance, for an example. But guess what? We have even more to talk about. I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be addressing it. But let's actually address a few things around TVL because, you know, it has been growing significantly. It's been great to see. But what about volume on Hedera? For an example, if we actually look at TVL volume, this is DeFi volume basically. DeFi volume has been doing very, very well. Now, this is bi-weekly. If we go by monthly, the monthly volume on Hedera for December is creeping up to almost $600 million, which is insane to say the least. I mean, listen, we thought
so volume
almost 300 million back in March was crazy, but 17 million.
Bonzo Finance.
This was
so let me just pause him there. Let's go back and have a look at the Hedera HBAR and CoinMarketCap. So it's tradable on Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, OKX, Upbit. So all the big ones. What are the tokens that are running on the Hedera? Are they calling it a blockchain? Are they calling? No, they're hash graphing it, aren't they? What tokens are tradable on the Hedera hash graph? Except the cookies. Hedera enables seamless tokenization of real-world digital assets at scale. Total mainnet transactions. That's an interesting stat. Average cost per transaction. I thought that was a locked cost. So it's always going to be that. It's not an average. It is the cost. Here's the governance council. The Hedera Governing Council is a fully decentralized, transparent governing body of independent global organizations consisting of enterprise, Web3 projects, and prestigious universities. And they list them. How is that decentralized? How is that even close? That's not decentralized. That's almost a contradiction in terms. Here's the founder, Jonathan Dotan. Hedera's enterprise-grade infrastructure, backed by a council of global leaders like Dell Technologies, sets it apart from other blockchains by providing the scalability and the security essential for bringing verifiable compute to market. Hedera's visionary leadership team has long shaped the network to meet real-world business needs. So basically what I'm seeing with it is it's completely centralized by these entities. Sorry, these ones here, the Governing Council. And they're not using blockchain for what it's meant for. They're using it for their own little tweakage of it. And in the last little while, they've had a run. Now, it's at this point that I would compare it with Ape NFT. Let me see what Ape NFT token is trading at. Okay, so less than 6. Look, way. So basically, what I'm seeing here, this price is like in the toilet, right? The Ape NFT token price is in the toilet. So what I'm saying is that DLive have given streamers the Ape NFT token for free. Streamer incentive. It's in my wallet right now on HTX. It might be the right time to transfer that into Hedera and ride a little bit of this centralized wave of growth that Hedera is experiencing. That being said, what are the chains, or what are the swaps? Is it going to be Portal X that we're going to need to use? Portal X to swap cross-chain from Tron, Ape NFT. First of all, let's open up my HTX. I'll just get that all together. I want to see how much I don't even know how much I've got in there, to be completely frank. Let me just open up. Well, let me just do this offline or off scene here. HTX. It'll take a little while to log in here. They always 20 factor login skins. Welcome to HTX. Slide the puzzle across. Now it's going to say, send me an email. Oh no, I used a passkey. So I'm in here. I hope you can see that. I have $10 worth. $10.37. So $10. So if we go back to coin market cap, whoops. And we go back to HBAR. So if I was to, I'll accept those cookies. If I was to buy $10 worth, I'm getting 35 of them. 35. I mean, that's better than leaving it in Ape NFT, right? So let's do that. Let's first of all make sure I'm not in any of these. Remember, transaction fees can eat up 1% of percentage of profits. Yeah, Dale. I guess both the Tron network and the Hedera chain have very, very low transaction fees. I'm just getting an issue on YouTube streaming here. Stream health. Oh, that's weird. Bitrate's down. Why is it down? It's not on my end. I'm just going to ignore that. Let's move on. Let's continue on. I don't know if I've got any of this. Yeah, I do. I do have some in the earn protocol on HTX. Where is my earn protocol? The kickstream glitched a bit. Yeah, okay, interesting. It's okay now. I mean, I'm looking up at Beam and it didn't report any errors. Okay, weird. Where is my okay? Redeem. I'll redeem all this. APY of 20% here on the HTX NFT. Let's redeem that. The max. I read and agree. Redeem. Redeem. There we go. Switch to spot account. Where is my Ape NFT token here? There it is. All of that is what I've got here. So what I want to do, I need to convert that to USD. So I've never used Hedera HBAR. So what chain is it on? It's on its own chain. It's on the Hedera chain. So we need to learn about that. Where are the swaps? Where do we swap it from? You can exchange it on eToro, Binance, Bybit, Coinbase. We're going to do it on... Oh, you can do it on HTX. Swish. I'll swap it straight on HTX then. See that? You can swap on HTX. USDT. So let's go back to HTX. We will transfer my Ape NFT token to USDT. What did they say? Yeah, USDT. We'll swap it to USDT. All of it. Hang on. From spot? No, from assets overview. It measures it in Bitcoin? Why is it measuring it in Bitcoin? My assets are here. I want to transfer my assets. USDTM. What is that? Transfer direction. How did we do this before when we bought Huck Tui? Transfer. I keep hitting that transfer button and it's not doing what I wanted it. So here is my Ape NFT. I want to transfer. What's these buttons? NFT USDT. Yes, I want to transfer them. USDT. Transfer from spot. I don't know what that USDT/M is all about. Coin USDT. It's not giving me all the tokens though. And this isn't right because we've done a transfer here before. So we should have a history of it from when we did it with is it still locked up in the earn protocol? No data, no. Trading bots, futures, fiat margin. Assets overview. Let's try transfer from up here. Keeps dumping into the spot there. There's no history here, so we're in the wrong spot. Where did we do this? Trade, margin, trading bots, OTC, convert. Easy and quick with no fees. Let's try their conversion. Convert with no slippage. Please enter. Okay, this might be the way to do it. Ape NFT. I think you just type ape, right? No, or NFT. No, they're not converting. They're not converting their own token. That's weird. Quick buy and sell. I want to sell. Okay, let's go to trade. I want to trade Ape NFT to USDT. This is how we did it, wasn't it? Search for Ape NFT. Nope. Assets here. I keep hitting that transfer and it doesn't like it. Okay, so we're going to go, we need to find the chart for Ape NFT USDT. So how do we do that? Where is it? New listings. Where's Ape NFT? Should be able to search for it, surely. Can't I just search here? Oh, here we go. NFT USDT. All right. So this is the chart. This is the chart we wanted. So it's on a green candle. Dale, does that kill you that I'm doing it on a green candle? We want to sell all of our Ape NFT. The amount's going to be the max. Where is the total? Available 1920. Do we just put the max in total? Oh, you slide it across. There you go. So we want to sell. So I just that's. I don't know if you could see that, but it wasn't really clear. So we're going to sell all the Ape NFT, and we're going to receive USDT at the market order. Successful order at the market price. Did that automatically sell? The candles are still moving. The order history. It's already filled. All right, it already happened. It probably happened instantaneously. That's the other one we did a few weeks ago. When was that? Where's the date there? 12th of the 4th. Yeah, earlier this month. 4th of December. This is the 27th of December. Sell market order. We sold $10 worth. It's interesting that put it in NFT and this put it in. So anyway, back to, if we go to our assets now, we should just have USDT. Let's go back and check. Where are our assets? Here we go. Why can't I just hit that? Here we go. So assets overview. It's it shows it as Bitcoin. Why does it rank it? I mean, everyone ranks against Bitcoin, but it shows it. Give me the just USDT. There we go. Got to go into the spot. And here is the cryptocurrencies USDT, $10 worth. Why does it say I've still got a small amount of Ape NFT? Is that the smallest amount you can leave in there? It's worth 10 US. It's worth 10 cents. So now that we have that, hey, he knows gaming. Hey, gone man. How you doing over on Partai? How you doing, buddy? So now that we've done that, we can go back to the trade, and we can go and I'm doing fantastic. That's good to hear, man. We can go back to trade and we can buy up Hedera HBAR. So we got to search for HBAR USDT. It's trading at 28 cents. We can buy at the market price. Oh, there's a red candle there. Are we okay to buy, Dale? Well, actually, it's on a green now. It's on a green now, but it was on a red candle, Dale. It's been on a red for most of the afternoon by the look of it. We want to buy HBAR. We want to put in the total. Oops. We want to spend all of our $10. Thank you, D-Live. And we want to buy HBAR. And so I'll just do it at the market order. Dale, if you're not going to stop me, I'm going to do this at the market order right now. Or should we wait for that to go red? It'll make Dale feel better if we wait for a red candle, right? He doesn't want to buy on a green. By the way, while we wait, are we going to be staking this? Where can we stake our HBAR? I was going to buy it, Dale. You're not here. You're not answering. The green candle's getting bigger. I'm buying at market order. Successful order. Order history. Market buy. It's filled. It filled instantly. And the green candle went even slightly larger. Did we just affect the market with $10? I don't think so. But if we go back to our assets, we go back to spot assets, we should have $10 worth of HBAR. There it is. We have 36 of them, 36.33 HBARs. So now that we're done trading, we've got them. What we need to do now is we need to look at how to stake HBAR so we can earn passive income, right? How to stake it. Here's a document, docs.hedera.com. Reward. I bet you don't have enough. I bet it's like, yeah, you need 470 million of them before you can start staking HBAR. Accept the cookies. Hedera Governing Council. Oh shit. Via the coin committee votes on the maximum reward rate. Maximum rewards can change over time. It's not fixed value. Latest rewards rate, check the nodes. The actual rewards rate vary depending on how many HBAR stakes were. The rate will not exceed the cap. Okay, there's their block scanner. Okay, hashscan.io. You can stake within Blade Wallet, Hashpack, HBAR Wallet. Supported exchanges. Staking program. The staking feature will be rolled out in 4 phases. First 2 phases are described below. Final 2 phases will be available at the start of phase 1. Where are we at right now, though? Phase 1, technical availability. It's completed. The staking functionality is now available and live on both the testnet and the mainnet as of July 21, 2022. Okay, so 2 years ago. In phase 1, users will technically be able to stake their account to mainnet nodes, but this will not contribute to a node's consensus. This initial technical availability does not reward participants for staking, okay, but enables a level playing field. Okay, so that's the test. So ecosystem deployment, development, it's been completed. During this phase, supported exchanges and wallets will be able to integrate the staking functionality to provide account holders an easy way to stake their HBAR, but will not distribute rewards. In addition, web applications for delegating stake will likely be built for utilization by the retail ecosystem. During this phase, there will be visibility of stakes per node. Staking will a node affect its consensus. Phase 3, staking your rewards program launch completed. Hedera Governing Council will determine when the Hedera ecosystem has reached a minimum viable set of integrations to enable staking rewards. Once this is determined, the council through CoinCom will vote to update the reward rate. Subsequently, the mainnet will be updated with the agreed upon. Okay. Staking reward account. Eligible distribute rewards. Phase 4, complete staking implementation. Doesn't say it's completed on this one. In this phase, 24-hour updates will be released for visibility into the stake per node. Node uptime feature will be released. This means that instead of updating node stake visibility on a monthly basis, stake nodes visibility updated 24-hour. Staking nodes. The Hedera Governing Council voted to change the minimum stake value from half the max node value to quarter. Okay. Nodes have a minimum stake and a maximum. The node's minimum stake must be met for the account stake to be node to be eligible. Stake tokens no longer impact the minimum node stake threshold will be a quarter of the maximum node stake value. Example: minimum stake of 50 million HBARs. Shit. Lockup period. There's no lockup period. Staking reward accounts. Okay. In phase 1, the stake rewards will be 0, and then it grows from there. So I'm probably going to fall outside the minimum staking amount because I've only got 35 of them. That's okay. If you're interested in checking out the wallets and exchanges supporting staking HBAR, head to Stake HBAR page. Of course I am. And so the wallets, Blade Wallet, Hashpack, and My HBAR Wallets. Which one? Uphold. You can stake on Uphold. I've already got an Uphold wallet because I receive Basic Attention Token in there. Okay, let me log myself in to Uphold and see skins, and we'll send the HBAR across. Let me log into Uphold because I do have. This is what Uphold looks like, and I do need Uphold to receive Basic Attention Token. Now, why do you receive Basic Attention Token? Because you use the Brave Browser Trouser. Let me just log in to Uphold. I'll accept all the cookies. I'm just going to do this off screen or off scene. Log into Uphold. Next, skis. Authenticator app. Just got to go to Authy. Which ones do I want to use? Authenticator, Google. We're on. Is that it? Google? What hold was it? Uphold. I don't know if that's the right one. Yes, it worked. Okay, so we're in. Oh, this is interesting. You'll be able to see my balance here. I've got a little balance of total balance of $28 worth of Basic Attention Token. 28 bucks worth of Basic Attention Token because of the Brave browser. I just use it. I just use the Brave browser and receive. Look, here we are. December 6th, 2024, received Basic Attention Token. November 16, October 5. This is to the value of 28 bucks worth. That's kind of cool. So what we need to do here, let's take a look for HBAR. Let's take a look at HBAR. I haven't used this in a while. Together we grow. We got you covered. Staking is here. Staking is here. Go to staking. Stake rewards. How to start staking. Choose a staking asset. Stake as much as you like. Earn weekly rewards. Can you stake BAT? That'd be sick. I wonder if you can stake BAT. No, you cannot. But you can stake HBAR. HBAR. Yes, you can. 0.18% APY. Well, that's lame. First of all, we've got to get the HBAR over here, don't we? So we've got to bring in my portfolio. We've got to add a token to the portfolio. Can I just add a token here by contract address? How do you do that here? A new way to deposit funds. Continue. Preparing your new account. What's this crap? I just want to punch in the contract address and send to it. Wow. Creating your unique account number. Oh, that's weird. Activity, markets, integrations, more. What's integrations? Brave browser, connected block pit. Recap. Can I just add a token? Markets. Let's search for HBAR. Can I just add HBAR token? I just want to add this to my watch list. Buy or I just want to receive. I don't want to buy. It says buy here. Up here it says select a source. I just want to receive. Anything to anything. I don't like this layout, to be honest. And now it's frozen. My mouse is frozen. That was weird. It just froze. Can I just I just want to see crypto assets, Brave browser. Why can't I just add another token there? More, earn, profile, security, preferences, linked accounts, notifications, developer application, privacy, logout. Earn, what's earn? That's just from that profile. Security, preferences, dark mode, notification. Why can't I just add a token? Why do they make this so difficult? Let me add a freaking token, dude. Okay, so staking is here. Watch list. Select the source. Crypto networks. Okay, here we go. Crypto networks. Jesus, that was hard to find. So where's HBAR? Can I search for it? I'm just going to search for it. HBAR. Hedera network. Okay, so we add this. Only HBAR can be sent to this address using the Hedera network. Don't forget your HBAR memo. Okay, show address. Only deposit HBAR from the Hedera network. Deposits from other networks will be lost. Now, are we 100% confident that we are on Hedera hashgraph? We want to withdraw it from here from select coin. We want to withdraw. They charge you 1 HBAR for fee? Shit, the HDX account's charging 1 HBAR for the network fee when we know that the HBAR network fee is always 0.0001. No shit, dude. They're charging a full HBAR for it? That's why Justin Sun's a skunk. That sucks, dude. 1 HBAR is the fee. Damn, dude. So enter the withdrawal address. So here's the wallet. Receive HBAR, only deposit. Yep. Enter the memo. When you use your address to deposit HBAR, we won't be able to credit the funds to your Uphold account. Enter your memo when you... I'll just get a screenshot of that just in case I have to come back to it. Please read these instructions. Only deposit HBAR from the Hedera network. Deposits from other networks will be lost. Correct. Enter your memo when you use your address to deposit HBAR, or we won't be able to credit the funds to your Uphold account. Okay. Here is the address, and here is the memo. Settlement time 3 seconds. This is the address. It's got a dot in it. 0.0.106. That's a weird address, isn't it? Let's copy that. Let's go back to the HTX withdrawal. Here is the withdrawal address. The memo is here. Copy the memo. There is the memo. The withdrawal amount will be all of it. 36.3, we'll get 35.3. Withdraw. Unbelievable that they're charging you a full HBAR. Tokens, HBAR, address, HBAR network, tag, receive amount 35. Your assets will be sent to the withdrawal address. Protect yourself from pyramid schemes. Always use verified. I've checked the withdrawal. Yes, I've done that. They copied and pasted, confirmed. And enter verification codes to my phone. Is my mail client open? No, it's not. I'll just open up my mail client before I click send. Click to send. Click to send. We've got 60 seconds to get these together. Can do it on my phone first. Be a text message. There it is. HBX. Withdrawal code is there. Copy code. That's the text message one. And this is the email one. Confirm skins. Submitted and processing. And I also got an email from Uphold. Benon, your unique account number is ready. Moving money to and from Uphold just got easier. There you go. Okay, cool. That's cool. So now processing, I guess we'll see it in the, we will just see it here coming in when it comes in. It says done, 3 seconds, settlement time done. And we need to see a balance here. There's an email from that. Nope, that is not it. Okay. So hasn't done it yet. Why are you withdrawing? Fees are too high. Okay, so transfer should have happened. We'll just check our withdrawals. Where are our previous withdrawals? Orders? No. Withdrawals? Doesn't say the where are our assets overview? Got 19 cents left in there, so it has gone. So if we go back to the Uphold, I guess if we refresh our trousers here, we should get a balance of Hedera HBAR, I guess, once it refreshes. Yes, there it is. So, HBAR account, we have 35 of them. Let us stake those suckers. 18% APY, 0.18%, not 18%. Let's stake it. How to start staking? How much is the fee to stake though? HBAR staking conditions, preparation period instant. Rewards payouts on Thursdays, I don't mind about that. Usually 3 days unstake period, that's okay. Start staking HBAR. HBAR account, enter the amount. Let's just go all. Can I go all in? Where is it all? Max? The amount needs to be greater than $0. Yes. Why have I got two accounts there? What's going on with that? HBAR staking. Transact. Why can't I just put in the amount of HBAR? I want to start staking HBAR. I want to use all of them. Enter the amount. HBAR. All of them. There you go, 35. Repeat transaction, not set. Take profit, not set. Projected 1 year rewards. I'm not even going to earn a full HBAR. Just by, but they're just, I might as well stake them, right? I might as well just stake them. Preview staking. Might as well stake them. Hold on a second. Let's go back. Projected 1 year rewards at 0.18% APY. 0.06 HBAR. Better than not doing it, right? It's better than just leaving them doing nothing. Pretty lame though. Mind you, if I buy more and or if I convert, hang on a second, can we convert my basic attention token? That might be a good idea. Should I convert? That might be a good idea. Hey, Netskis, how you doing? Where are you staking them? Hey, yeah, hey, Netskis, we're doing an HBAR stream, dude. This is your calling, man. We are staking on the Uphold wallet because I already had an Uphold wallet because I received basic attention token into it. And I have two. It's funny, I got two of those there. I could convert $30 worth of BAT into HBAR and basically roll all of my crypto assets on here into HBAR and then stake it. So that'll be about $30. I was on YouTube, but you didn't answer. Oh, there you are, dude. Sorry, man. YouTube, the chat doesn't pull in, man. I stuck mine in the Exodus wallet. Can you stake them in the Exodus wallet though? I can check. I got that on my phone too. Can you stake them over on Exodus? I haven't done it on here. Add a token. HBAR. Usually it gives you a little tab if there's staking opportunities. Not sure about staking them? Yeah, I don't think you can stake them, dude. Usually if there's a staking option in Exodus, it comes up there. So yeah, this Uphold wallet, it's a pretty clunkified, it's not an extension, it's just like a web interface. But you need Uphold to receive basic attention token, which is a free crypto you receive by using the Brave browser. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to convert all of my basic attention token into HBAR, and I'm going to roll it all together and stake it. Right now I've got $30. I don't know why there's two versions of basic attention token on here. I've got $5 in one, or $4.50 in one, and $24, so $29 in total. So I've got $10 worth of HBAR already sitting there and $30 of basic attention token. So what I'll see is basically there'll be approximately $40 of HBAR, and then I'll stake it. So let's do that. Let's transact anything to anything. Let's select the source. We want to select the Brave browser. We want to select the destination. It's going to be HBAR. We want to do it all. Enter amount. Where's the amount? Max. 23. It's weird that there's two lots of basic attention tokens. From Brave browser to HBAR. Preview the trade. So I'll have 84 HBAR by that point. At the market rate. And I'll lose all my basic attention token, which is fine, you know. That's fine. Good move. And it is done. I will still have some BAT in there though, because there's that other little bit of BAT that's stuck there. So we're not going to stake yet because we're going to do this last one here. I reckon that's an email from Uphold. Yep, there's an email from Uphold. So there's this other little bit of BAT here. It's only $4.50 worth. It's just this little, I don't know why there's two wallets there that have it in it. I don't know why it's split into two, but we want to get rid of it. We want to transact. We want to transact from that little bit of basic attention. We want to go to HBAR. We want to do the amount. $4.40 worth. It's not a repeat transaction, it's a one-off. This will get rid of basic attention down here, and I'll only have HBAR. Here we go, preview trade. I'll receive 15 H bars. Settlement time instant. Confirm trade. So now I have no basic attention token and everything's rolled into my H bar. And it's the value of 38 bucks and I have 134 H bars. So let's start staking H bar. Oops, we'll go to H bar staking. We are going to preview the stake. There's 37 of them. Sorry, $37 worth. If we click on it, 134 H bars. Preview staking. Settlement time instant. Wait. It didn't give me the amount that I will receive. It did over here though. It did over here when we went into H bar itself here in the middle. So earn 0.018% APY on H bar. We click this, brings us to the start staking. Next. Instant rewards payouts on Thursdays, usually within 3 days. Start staking H bar. We want to stake the amount. The maximum amount, 37. Click it or hit that button, it tells you it's 134 H bars. So in 1 year, we'll receive 0.24 H bars, which is better than what it was before, but still not much. But let us do it. Preview staking. Understand that to move stake funds, I'll need to wait for the unstaking period to end. I understand that. Confirm staking, and I've already done it. I acknowledge I've already done. Staked. Staked and earning rewards on the Uphold wallet. And it's down. H bar is down 7.92%. There it is, folks. Done. Yo, Netskis, thanks for informing me about H bar. Stuff that. I'll leave mine in the wallet. Look, the only reason I've got the Uphold wallet is because of the basic attention token that had to be sent there. But now that I've used it, I might actually use it for something else. I've got I've got something that's coming up that I've got something I want to do. I'm gonna repeat transactions on Uphold. Just got something that's come up that I'm going to start doing some automated transactions for. But as it stands right now, I want to thank you for informing me about that, Netskis, and I hope we'll see some good value on HBAR. And in a years from now, at the end of next year, I'll unstake and get my 0.25 HBAR out. I might buy some more at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really stoked that you told me about it, and I hope that everything goes well.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.